Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're setting sail on an epic journey through history, exploring the voyages of Christopher Columbus and his discovery of the New World. Join us as we navigate the high seas and uncover the stories behind Columbus's groundbreaking expeditions. Christopher Columbus was born in the bustling port city of Genoa, Italy, in 1451. Genoa, a significant maritime power, played a crucial role in Columbus's early exposure to the sea and navigation. Columbus was born into a modest family. His father, Domenico Colombo, was a wool weaver, and his mother, Susanna Fontanarossa, managed their household. Despite their humble means, Columbus was exposed to a world of seafaring and trade from a young age. As a young boy, Columbus developed a keen interest in the sea. He learned to read and write in Latin, Portuguese, and Castilian, the languages of navigation and trade, essential skills for any aspiring sailor. By his teenage years, Columbus began working on merchant ships, gaining valuable experience navigating the Mediterranean. These voyages took him as far as the Aegean Sea, Northern Europe, and possibly even Iceland. In 1476, Columbus's ship was attacked by French privateers off the coast of Portugal. The vessel was burned, but Columbus managed to swim to shore, making his way to the bustling maritime hub of Lisbon. Lisbon was a turning point for Columbus. It was here that he joined his brother Bartholomew in a chart-making business. This period deepened his knowledge of geography and navigation and introduced him to the latest maritime technologies and theories. Columbus married Filipa Moniz Perestrello, the daughter of a respected Portuguese navigator. Through this marriage, Columbus gained access to important nautical charts and connections to influential explorers and navigators. During his time in Portugal, Columbus became obsessed with the idea of reaching Asia by sailing westward. Influenced by the works of Ptolemy and contemporary thinkers, he believed that a westward route to the riches of the East was possible. However, securing support for his ambitious plan proved challenging. After years of lobbying the Portuguese court without success, Columbus moved to Spain in 1485, seeking the backing of King Ferdinand and Queen Isabela. Despite numerous rejections, Columbus's determination never wavered. His persistence would eventually pay off, setting the stage for his historic voyages that would change the world forever. Columbus's early life, marked by curiosity, resilience, and an unyielding spirit, laid the foundation for his later achievements. His story reminds us that even the greatest journeys begin with humble beginnings and relentless determination. Columbus set sail on August 3, 1492, with 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. His goal was to find a new trade route to Asia, but what he discovered would be more immense than anyone could have ever imagined. The idea of Columbus to want to find a new route to Asia wasn't random. It was a major hotspot for resources sought out by all European countries. Asia, particularly India and China, was known for its rich resources of valuable goods such as spices, silk, and precious metals. These commodities were highly sought after in Europe for their use in food preservation, medicine, and luxury items. European merchants and monarchs were eager to establish direct trade routes to Asia to bypass the existing land routes controlled by Middle Eastern and North African powers, which were costly and dangerous due to high taxes and frequent conflicts. Columbus was influenced by the works of ancient geographers like Ptolemy, who depicted the world as round. Columbus believed that by sailing westward, he could reach Asia more quickly than by traveling the established eastern routes. Advances in maritime technology, such as the development of the astrolabe and improved ship designs, made longer sea voyages more feasible. Columbus was promised titles, a percentage of the profits, and governorship of any lands he discovered. These incentives were significant motivators for his persistence and determination. Columbus, like many Europeans of his time, was driven by a desire to spread Christianity to non-Christian lands. He believed that his voyages could help convert new populations to Christianity, thus gaining favor with the Catholic monarchs of Spain. Columbus lived during the Age of Discovery, a period marked by European exploration of new lands. There was a strong cultural and intellectual push to explore the unknown, fueled by Renaissance ideals of knowledge and human achievement. Columbus desired to make a name for himself and secure his place in history as a great explorer. The fame and recognition associated with discovering a new route to Asia were powerful motivators. After over 2 months at sea, on October 12, 1492, Columbus and his crew sighted land. They had reached the Bahamas, although Columbus believed he had found islands off the coast of Asia. Columbus's first voyage was just the beginning. Over the next decade, he made 3 more voyages, exploring parts of the Caribbean, Central America, and South America, claiming new lands for Spain and encountering diverse indigenous cultures. On October 12, 1492, Columbus made landfall on an island he named San Salvador in the Bahamas, marking the first European contact with the New World. He explored parts of the Bahamas, Cuba, and Hispaniola, now Haiti, and the Dominican Republic. On Hispaniola, Columbus established the settlement of La Navidad using the remains of the Santa Maria, which had run aground. He left a group of men there to maintain the settlement and gather resources. He left in 1496. His third voyage, spanning from 1498 to 1500, Columbus continued to explore the Caribbean, further believing he was charting parts of Asia. His descriptions of the lands and peoples he encountered were influenced by his expectation of finding Asian territories. Columbus returned with 17 ships and around 1,200 men, including settlers, soldiers, and priests. He established several settlements on Hispaniola. The most notable was La Isabela, the first European town in the New World, although it faced numerous challenges and was eventually abandoned. Columbus explored more of the Caribbean, including the Lesser Antilles, Puerto Rico, and Jamaica. He continued to search for gold and other resources while encountering various indigenous populations. Columbus' third voyage began 1498 and ended 1500. When Columbus reached the Paria Peninsula in present-day Venezuela, he encountered the mouth of the Orinoco River. The sheer volume of fresh water led him to speculate that he had found a large landmass, possibly a new continent. However, he still thought it was part of Asia. Upon returning to Hispaniola, Columbus found the colony in disarray due to mismanagement and conflicts between settlers and indigenous peoples. Columbus faced increasing difficulties in maintaining order and authority. His governance was criticized, leading to his arrest and return to Spain in chains. He was eventually freed, but stripped of his title as governor. On his final voyage, where he was at the Newfound Land from 1502 to 1504, Columbus explored the coast of Central America, from Honduras to Panama. Even then, he was searching for a passage to the Indian Ocean, indicating his continued belief that he was in Asia. He made contact with various indigenous groups, trading and attempting to establish relations. Columbus and his crew were stranded on Jamaica for a year due to shipworm damage to their vessels. They were eventually rescued and returned to Spain in 1504. Christopher Columbus's 4 voyages to the Americas resulted in significant exploration and the establishment of several early European settlements. While he did not realize he had discovered a new continent, his voyages opened the door for further exploration and colonization by European powers. His efforts laid the groundwork for the eventual widespread European presence in the New World. Columbus's discoveries sparked a wave of European exploration and colonization in the Americas, leading to significant cultural exchanges, as well as profound and often devastating impacts on indigenous populations. Despite his achievements, Columbus's legacy is complex and controversial. While he opened the door to the New World for Europeans, his expeditions also led to the exploitation and suffering of native peoples, as is the same with all countries and empires who look to expand. However, it can be argued Christopher Columbus' curiosity and strive for greatness has led to the great Western civilization we have today despite current setbacks with certain issues in the world. But as always, the power resides with the people, and it is up to the people to utilize this for the greater good. Columbus died in 1506, still believing he had found a new route to Asia. It wasn't until later that explorers realized he had discovered a previously unknown continent, changing our understanding of the world. From the bravery of setting sail into the unknown to the complex legacy he left behind, Columbus's story is a testament to the power of exploration and the enduring quest for discovery. Thanks for joining us on this voyage through history. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories from the past. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an update, and let us know in the comments what you find most fascinating about Columbus's journeys.